satellite program was also called Corona. And I think you and I have even talked about in the past where the 5G or the 5, 6G spy towers put out a corona effect to our cells. So let me reach out real quick to so this the spike protein that creates the spike is the toxic reaction starts killing the cell, and when the cell is dying, then the cell starts doing its own corona. And I can re-show those microscopic images of the cell dying from both the lipid protein and also the graphene, where the cell starts spiking and it does a corona. And I thought it was fascinating that the spy cell network was called Corona. Like, what is that, 75 years ago now? That they called this network of spy satellites also Corona? I thought that was too coincidental for me.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're telling us, all the way back then what's coming.
Yes.
The way they do.
Yes.
They do this. It basically gives them, they're not held accountable.
Right.
Sure. In their minds. But no, it doesn't work that way. Sorry, guys. You're all gonna die. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll put that Benjamin Russ article because it's hard to find. I'll put it up on the Hogan Zero site so you guys can have it for free there.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And also in the future, I'm going to put all of those how-to videos on one page. So there will be one link for you guys to just go check it all out. And I'll even add to like some oral health stuff and things like that. Yeah.
So somebody said that President Trump said about New York, he said, "Don't worry. I'm not worried. Like, I'm not in New York. Whatever happens to New York happens to New York. Good luck, guys. I don't think it's going to be good for you." But so somebody also said there's like hundreds of thousands of people said they're going to be leaving New York. So I don't know. We'll see.
Wise choice. Yeah, I imagine so.
I've been saying get out of the big cities for years.
For a long time. And I think Trump probably listened to you because that was the exact attitude that you were displaying this morning. Is like, okay, what can I do? You guys like made your own bed. Isn't there a book about that? Like, if you made your own bed, sleep in it, or maybe grandma used to say that.
Oh yeah, that was a grandma thing.
Yeah. I'd like to close. Can I close with? Are you ready to go? Because I'm hoping. Okay, so I'd like to close with this story about Chris. This was really, really cool. This is a cousin of Denise's who was in the oral scans thing. His symptoms were he was like super depressed, out as flat, no energy, and just sick, just sort of a low energy, sort of always getting sick status. So we oral scanned him and found 3 super infected teeth. And he was so blessed. But he told this really cool story. He said he drives truck, and he said, I was at work, and he said this guy came to me and said, hey, you got to watch this show. This is really cool. These 2 guys are talking. So he gave him the link, and then he comes and goes, I was like cracking up and so stoked because it was like you and Michael. So he said a friend trucker of mine gave me this link, and I started watching. He's like, "What? It's the guy that did my oral scans." So we had a good laugh. We had a good laugh about that.
That's good.
It was cool. So all his trucker buddies watch your show.
Oh wow! Yeah,
yeah, it was really fun.
At the convention, there was a guy from Canada, that was a trucker, was telling me they all watched the show. That's pretty cool. And I was like, you truckers, man, you guys were like the heroes during the COVID-19. He said, yeah, it didn't last long, did it? Because now they're taking away our jobs by bringing in all these illegals and replacing us. I was like, oh.
And speaking of illegals, did you hear, I don't know if it was you or Denise, there was an illegal, Somalian, I think it was California, figures, who just was drunk driving like, 80,000 pounds of shit around and just plowed like half a dozen cars and killed a bunch of kids and stuff.
Oh no.
Unbelievable. Like totally drunk out of his brain driving a super semi. And he was here illegally. So we hear this over and over and over again. So heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So another thing that just came to me too is, a lot of people think that billionaires or people that have money should give it to them. It's like, why? So you can sit on the couch and binge watch Netflix and eat junk food? No. So look, work hard like we did, and that's the beauty about America. It's freedom and prosperity is available to those that work hard and take risks, right? So I can tell you, I've taken a lot of risks, and some of them worked out, and some of them worked out didn't. But that's what I hate about taxation is like you didn't take any of the risk, you didn't work hard, and you want to take my money? Bullshit.
Yeah. Bullshit. We should talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
But there's something
when I have losses, do you like absorb those losses for me? No. Yeah. I got to do that, and then I work my way back, and I start making money again. And you want the piece of that? What do you like? Guys are like mafia. Like no.
I've come to the place where like we had dinner like last weekend with you, and you like you're always gracious, and you bought our dinner, and I'm always like, I never take that for granted. I'm like, this guy worked hard and took good care of us. And there's like something really beautiful about that with what you just described, like in America and anywhere. It doesn't have to be an American thing where we take care of ourselves as best we can and our loved ones and our kids. And then maybe we have enough extra where we're sacrificing to give something to somebody else who might have a need, but not somebody who's sitting on the couch or waiting for, their next paycheck, like you said, where they're just bilking the system and they could care less about the sacrifices that people make. If they made the sacrifices that you're talking about, I think that there would be a lot more love. They would feel better about themselves, maybe if they cared. But like, it's like a beautiful thing to me to like feed somebody and just take care of people and care about their health and things like that.
I got that from my dad. He would take out the whole family, and there'd be like 15, 20 of us, and he'd pick up the bill.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he wasn't perfect, but he did some things right.
I even heard a rumor about you, like, because like don't try to like not accept that graciousness from you, otherwise you might get Navy SEALed in the back alley.
Yeah, I don't waste my time with that. It's like karma's a bitch when it comes to me. It's crazy when people have like screwed over Tracy and I. Oh
yeah. Yeah.
We're like, don't say anything, don't want to have that karma by wishing something negative on anybody, but it just like boomerangs hard on people. So I think that's why I used to worry about them coming for me, because they did at one point, and then eventually I got more and more connected to source, and it just hasn't been a problem since. So it's really good.
Amen. Good word.
Jacob, bring back the mustache. Yes, it's coming back. So,
is it?
Yep, it's coming back. So
should I try one?
Why not? Yeah, let's see. I mean, look like twins pretty much as it is. So let's go for it.
Did you see the video?
We'll have to have like sombreros too.
I'll have to show you my wig collection. Did you see the little short video they took when we were walking to the concert, to Elton John concert?
I know. Yeah, I would totally like
that was hilarious. I was like
walking the same way.
How did I didn't know we just dressed the same and everything.
We had white shirts or blue shirts, whatever. It was funny.
That was funny.
All right, brother. And everybody that joined us, don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. So it's not a problem. And I know Raphael wants to jump in there with some Elvis too. So you listen, you hear Elvis come out of Raphael. It sounds like the king. It's pretty amazing. So maybe you can like throw some verses out there occasionally. Yeah, it's not a big thing. These people are pretty much self-eradicating themselves on many different levels. Just maintain what you got. Get out of the big cities, or if you're in the big cities, have an exit plan, right? So, but some people complain. It's like I can't get out of the big cities. Well, I hope it works out for you. So maybe you're going to be there and you're going to be picking up the pieces after everything's collapsed. And there's people to do that throughout wars and all kind of stuff. So if you want to live through a war zone, that's up to you. But no, not for me.
Yeah.
Yes, Pastor Bob Joyce, Elvis. So think about that. Now, how could he come out after all this time? Because I believe he was an FBI informant. So, he was working for the FBI and the good guy FBI back in the day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
In that high drug environment.
Yeah. Exposing a lot of stuff. And he did the Valhalla Protective Detail, place. I don't know where that is. I've heard it's in New Zealand. Went there maybe for a little while and then came back and looks a little different now. And he's like, no, I'm not Elvis. Sings just like Elvis. There's some visual things that makes him look like Elvis. And there's also the woman he's with looks like the woman that he really was in love with. So anyway, I wish the guy amazing stuff, So I think there's a lot of people out there like that.
Yeah.
In the background, ready to come out, JFK Jr. and all those guys. So. But we have to let those people that are in those big cities collapse and all the people that are in charge, and they're just going to collapse. All right. So that's all we got for today, guys. Lots of love, and we'll see you guys next time.
Love you guys.